Hello, welcome to Frank's School. You might remember this guy, Blaze. I'm holding him because otherwise he maybe attack the camera. I'm Gloss again. Here's Gloss showing up. This is the 6-year, 86-day first video of Frank's School, and I'm speaking as Gloss, commenting on the first year, up through now the 72nd day of the first year, first video. I'm jumping in not because I have that much to say, but it's just it seems like a good occasion to do so. I've come to the end of traditional grammar. Now, I maybe shouldn't actually use that. That's a little too inclusive because it's not syntax. Syntax is waiting still. That's sentence diagramming, parts of sentences. But morphology, what I call morphology, yes, I got to the end, or the parts of speech. That part is finished. And in Greek mythology, now I'm not finished with Greek mythology, but Greek literature, but there is a kind of a stopping spot here. I'm at the end of Greek mythology for what I'm going to do with it, and Homer, his Iliad and Odyssey. Now Greek literature is going to go on, but anyway, in this process, I'm about 1 month ahead of where I was actually in that first year. That would be here in this 6th year as I'm doing this. All right, but be good. Now, the content. No, I'm content. I'm content. Because I find what I've done is very clear. That's my own judgment. Gloss's comment on Frank's work. I think it's very clear, and I think it's very complete. But it is fast. That's true. And I remember my German friends, Shirley and her husband, Thomas Hockling. Thomas Hockling's English is very good, although he has more trouble with American English. He says Americans talk like they have a mouthful of bubble gum. Yeah, I sort of know what he means. But anyway, but they say it's so fast. Why do you speak so fast? Well, I think an American or a native English speaker can probably understand me, even if they're not an American, at this speed. But I go that fast because, you know, the uploading time and, well, in any case, pause. I really think if you were going to seriously use this as a course and you were going to take the course and you were going to take the notes, boom, you'd have to pause a bunch, I think. All right, now I did want to say this, that at one point I was talking about how fast I was going, and I said, you remember, in a 42-minute period, you've got to behave too. There'd be class vocabulary, 14 minutes, say. Grammar, whatever I was teaching with grammar, 14 minutes. And then the literature, well, it's all humans, 14 minutes. But there were also clips. I was, whenever I could, I would end my class period with a clip. Sometimes, very often, not more than 5 minutes. But I have everything ready with a VCR. A VCR was better than a DVD player because it was faster. I could just instantly start it and instantly stop it and rewind it and have it ready. I'd end with a clip and sort of send the kids out with this clip in their head, often with music and stuff. So you can see these would be very full class periods to any teacher who's actually going to try to do this within a 7th or 8th grade especially public school class period. And I use Black Orpheus as an example of my enthusiasm about these clips. You know, I very clearly got very enthusiastic as I was explaining about how I would use Black Orpheus. And it's really like that about just about all the clips that I used. And I probably, in the course of a year, used, 100, probably more. I don't know. So, and if you weren't going to the bother of finding those videos, once again, just like if you weren't doing class vocabulary, you wouldn't, or if you weren't taking notes, you wouldn't really be taking this course. There's a big chunk of it that is up to you to do. All right, and now this stuff I just have on there because I realized it was a mistake. I was talking about the word the, and I think I said we have 2 ways of saying it in English. We have the, this would, we have the and the. The backslash is because it's spelled for pronunciation. Actually, that's a mistake. In my own spelling system, the would be spelled this way. This would be th. And the would be spelled this way. This would be C. So I had a mistake. Those are both spellings for the word the. Well, I'm going to go on. As I explained in that last video, I'm going to take a little pause from traditional grammar because, for one thing, Christmas is coming upon that year. And then I'm going to go on with, well, yeah, and I'll go on with Greek. I'm going to go on with the Greek literature. All right, bye for now.